In this video, we are going to study about the financial planning. Before we start up with the financial planning, let's discuss the term planning. What is planning? Planning is something which we have already discussed in the planning chapter. It is the primary function of management where all the interrogative questions are being sorted out. Right? How it will be done, who will do it, when it will be, any activity will be done, how much time, funds will be required. So all that question needs to be sorted out for the future is considered under planning. And when the same thing is happening for the finance, for the amount which is coming in the organization, for the funds which is coming in the organization, so together we call it financial planning. That means any activity which has to be done in the future, for the future in present and keeping finances in mind. That means arrangement of the finances has to be done in present. For the future financial prospects, in simple language, this is considered as financial planning. Let's understand it more deeply with a statement given on the board. The concept says the process of estimating the funds. Now the fund has to be estimated. The fund has to be calculated, that anticipated that how much will be required in the future for any particular project, for any particular activity. So what is financial planning? It is basically a process. It's a process which has to estimate the funds, right? The funds which are going to be required. The funds which are going to be required in the business. So that is the process, that is the activity to estimate how much amount, how much quantum, how much funds is going to be required in the business for any specific purpose. And specifying the sources. Now when how much will be required, that is known. Then the second question comes, what are the sources through which it will come? As we have revised in the previous decisions that there are two major sources. One is owner's fund, one is borrower's fund. So again, in this planning, it has to be kept or in mind that which of the source will get more importance, because then it decides the capital structure of the organization. This sources, specifying of those sources that which is going to come in the organization, it plays a very important role in the further financial activities of the organization. So I'm just revising it quickly once more, that not only the funds have been estimated with this process, through which source the funds are going to come, even that has to be specified, that has to be particularly informed, declared, decided. Then it is called as financial planning. It is basically a blueprint, right? It is a preparation. What is a blueprint? Blueprint is almost like a Xerox copy of any idea which has to be executed. So it is a blueprint of an organization's financial operations. Whatever organization is going to do in the future, in the finances, how much finance will be invested in any of the project, from where the funds will come, what is going to be, if the funds are coming, definitely it has to be paid back, and it has to be paid back with some interest, with some dividend. Is the organization going to be in that financial position in the future where it can give the refunds in a proper manner? So all those things has to be decided in this particular term. That is the process of financial planning, and it has got two aspects, where the funds which are available, again the quantum of funds, the two aspects, I'm revising it once more. First, how much amount the funds are available and how much will be required. That is the first aspect which has to be checked. And the second aspect, the sources through which the requirement is going to be fulfilled. Find the first, how much is available and how much is required, and second aspect, what are the sources through which these requirements will be fulfilled. So these are the two important aspects of the financial planning. Then to fulfill the financial planning, to do the proper planning, it has got certain steps. There are 4 steps given over here. The first step says determination of financial objective. Financial objective, what is the main objective of the organization financially, that has to be determined, that has to be checked while doing the planning, that actually what organization needs. That is it planning to increase its profit, is it planning to increase its sales, how financially it wants to grow, that has to be determined in this, that has to be checked, find in this first point. Point number 2 is estimation of capital requirements. Now when the objectives, aim has been decided that this is what has to be achieved, right? Then to achieve that objective, some amount is again required, because activity cannot be done free of cost. So what is going to be calculated is the estimation. Again, a calculation which will be keeping the capital in mind, how much capital is going to be required to fulfill the financial objective which has been decided in the first step. Step number 3 says determination of kinds of securities to be issued. Again, I said that there are many sources through which the funds can come in an organization. So that sources has to be selected very wisely, that sources has to be planned, decided very wisely, and when that particular source is decided, the securities of that particular source gets issued with the help of which the funds come in the organization. So it can be shares, it can be debentures, it can be public deposit, it can be mutual funds, it can be bonds, it can be any type of security which is getting issued through which the finances are coming in the organization. That has to be decided in the financial planning with the help of these steps. Step number 4 is formulation of financial policies. Now, what are financial policies? Financial policies are those policies. Basically, we need to understand what is policy. This is one of the type which you have already studied in planning chapter. That policies are some sort of guidelines which help the organizations, which help in the running, which helps the organization in smooth running. And these policies do not change, do not get altered that frequently. So here again, those financial policies are going to be formulated, those financial policies are going to be created on which the organization is going to work in the future. Fine. Next side, on the other side of the board, I have written the 2 simple terms for you, which are the objectives of financial planning. What actual financial planning is seeking for, is looking for. The first term is to ensure availability of funds, to make sure that the funds are available always. Always means whenever there is a need, wherever it is required. Fine. So the timely they are available, and in the amount, the adequate sum is available to the funds, so that there is no shortage, there is no crisis of the funds in the organization whenever it is needed. And point number 2, the second objective says to see that the firm does not, remember, firm does not raise resources unnecessarily. If the organization is collecting funds from different sources at the time when it is not needing it, the firm does not need it, that means the organization is creating an extra liability on its shoulder. Because remember, any fund which has been raised has to be returned, right? It has to be returned. And if it has to be returned, definitely it has to be returned with some interest, with some dividend. And that interest and dividend will be given from the profit only. So in that case, if the organization is in not need, why to take that extra liability on the organization? So point number 1 says about the availability of the funds whenever it is required. The objective is to make sure that the funds are available timely, and point number 2 is to make sure that unnecessarily the organization is not burdening itself, because in that case, whenever the organization is raising funds, the part of profit which can be used in some constructive way, in some other important activity of the organization, is getting returned, is getting refunded to the source from where it has been borrowed. So that were the 2 objectives of the financial planning. Here we are winding up with this topic. See you in the next video.
Thank you.